If you're thinking about changing schools, why wait? At Manhattan University, love those guys. You don't have to start over. With transfer-friendly pathways, your credits count, and you keep moving forward. From day one, you're part of Jasper Nation, preparing for the real world. And with New York City just a train away, opportunity is everywhere. Ready to move forward without missing a step? Visit manhattan.edu/transfer and enroll today. Manhattan University. Don't start over. Move forward. Listen, all you New Yorkers. Excuse me. Taxi. Okay, man, we're looking around.
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
I got to talk about this because it really, really is in my craw. And that is the fact that we have the mayor of New York, Zohran Mamdani, goes in front of a microphone this week and talks about how he went to the hospital to visit a man who was shot by a police officer. And he is there for this victim. Scare quotes around victim once again, because when I play this video, you're not going to be able to see it, but I'll describe it to you best I can before then. A police officer, NYPD, went into an apartment to arrest a guy, and this guy rushes the officer with a knife. And you'll hear the officer saying over and over again, put the knife down. And the guy keeps coming forward. What do you want the officer to do in this situation? And Mamdani, instead of applauding the police officer for doing his job correctly, visits the guy who charged the police officer with a knife, a deadly weapon, in the hospital, and then brags about it. This is your mayor in New York, ladies and gentlemen. Great job electing this clown. This is cut number 11. Go.
And as you said, I spoke with the Chakraborty family, and I visited Chavez in the hospital. And there is no family should have to endure this kind of pain.
Here's the video.
Put the knife down! Put the knife down!
Twice.
Put the knife down!
3 times. 4.
Move! Put the knife down!
5 times.
Put the knife down!
6 times.
Put the knife down!
7 times. 7 times he tells this guy to put the knife down. Then the police officer puts himself behind a door because the guy keeps coming forward, so he could give him a little more time to put the knife down. Doesn't put the knife down, gets shot, and then Donnie visits the guy who wouldn't put the knife down in the hospital. Impeach! I'm serious. This is ridiculous. How does anybody support this? You morons listening in Brooklyn with your latte and your college degrees that are getting you nowhere because you're drinking latte in a Starbucks right now and not working. You tell me how this is better for New York. I thought de Blasio sucked. He's got nothing, de Blasio, on Mamdani already, and we're not even 35 days in. 16 people have frozen to death in Manhattan in the 21st century because this guy won't gather up the homeless and put them in somewhere where they actually have some heat. He talks about, it's their dignity. It's this collectivism that we're going to govern by. 16 people die of hypothermia in 2026? That's criminal. This is almost as bad as Cuomo with the nursing homes. And this is not fake anger, by the way, because if you listen to me, I don't yell very often. And I'm not even a New Yorker. I lived there for a while. When I worked there, I still work there. Got the hell out. Meet a girl, knock her up. Hey, post-marriage. Probably shouldn't use that term. She was with child. We were able to consummate the relationship in a way that produced a lovely daughter and a son. Is that better? Okay. Anyway, I live in the suburbs now. It's what we do. You get married, you buy a house. I don't have a picket fence. I got more of like a green wired kind of fence, but it keeps the dogs in. Anyway, going off on a tangent. The point is that I just can't believe that this is the same city that when I lived in New York, it was under Rudy Giuliani and Michael Bloomberg, and it was safe. It was run effectively. It was budgeted well. Now, this clown, $30 minimum wage, ain't going to happen. Free busing, ain't going to happen. Free subways, ain't going to happen. Grocery stores run by the government, if it does happen, it's going to be a disaster. Free childcare, $10 billion. And the governor, who's a hard left Democrat, says, yeah, I'm not going to raise taxes statewide anymore to pay for this stuff. Oh, boy, Zohran, you are way, 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 way in over your head. No question about it.
Listen to this podcast now
On the Red Apple Podcast Network. The Leadership Thread with Dr. Peggy Polonis.
I'm Dr. Peggy Polonis. Join me on each episode where I unravel the story that shaped leaders, tracing the thread that led them where they are today. Because leadership isn't born in adulthood. And thank you once again for joining us on the Leadership Thread, education, ethics, and sustainability.
Download all of Red Apple Media's podcasts right now through your favorite podcast platform.